3 years after they broke ground, the roughly $90 million U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Museum is set to open 1 week from today.
We want to show you some video of the construction process. Quite the transformation as the 60,000 square foot museum started to take shape, and exhibits have also been delivered.
It was supposed to open May 30th, but because of the coronavirus, they had to push back that date. As Good Morning Colorado anchor Bryn Carmen learned, opening a museum of this magnitude was hard enough, but now in the middle of a pandemic, there have been some serious challenges. It's new at 4:30.
The countdown is on, but it's not the grand opening anyone expected for the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Museum.
We are opening during a pandemic, so we have to take the necessary precautions. So we've been working with city and state officials.
Once you go inside, masks and temperature checks will be mandatory. Tommy Shield, the director of marketing and communications, says they will also be monitoring how many guests are in certain areas at one time.
If one gallery is close to capacity, we'll be able to slow that down before we let more people in. That way we can be sure to have a safe distance among all of our guests as they experience the museum.
Visitors will be given their own stylist so they can use the displays without touching. There's also social distancing markers and hand sanitizer for people to use throughout the museum. But other than the COVID precautions and protocols, the museum is ready for visitors.
This is a complete collection of the Olympic torches dating back to 1936.
With over 200 artifacts, there's a lot to see and take in. As you learn about the history of the Games and our U.S. athletes, you'll have the opportunity to use interactive displays. It's state-of-the-art technology the museum is proud to have.
When guests register, they have the opportunity to select their favorite sports. So if you selected basketball, right, and you walk up to the Summer Games Interactive, basketball would automatically populate. Mine's not right now, but so basketball pops up. And what's interesting and what we take a lot of pride in is adding the parity between the Olympic and the Paralympic, because it's in our name.
With the final cleanings taking place, Shield says he's eager to get folks in the door for a safe and fulfilling visit, and looks forward to a year of celebrating athletes before the postponed Tokyo Olympics hopefully start in July of 2021.
Athletes work so hard for that one moment to represent the United States on the world stage, and it was pushed back a little bit, so they'll keep on training, but we'll be here. We'll tell those stories, and then we'll have more stories to tell come next year when the next chapter is written.
In Colorado Springs, I'm Bryn Carmen, KRDO News Channel 13.